your suggestions for using Unity. Um, Sorry, I got very distracted. I can't remember the last thing that you happened to
Yes.
say.
The last thing that I said was an additional sort of upgrade which I'm planning to add to the game,
Okay, yeah.
which is a really expensive screen clear. So that if you have something like 200 coins on you, you can press 200 and then it kills all enemies on the screen.
Wow.
And that
Yeah.
will work a lot better with the keys, with the buttons being hotkeyed.
So what is the third power-up supposed to do? The mine.
That's a morning star. I
Okay.
was just not able to draw a really good depiction of it. Well, I mean, it's a decent depiction for the art style that I chose, but it's more the fact that it lacks a chain or like a stick. So it's
Okay.
more of a ball of spike.
Because I bought it one time and then it spawned at the top of the screen and I touched it and it just pushed it off the screen and I never knew what happened with it.
Yes, because you're supposed to be able to drag, click and drag it around.
Ah,
It,
okay.
yeah, I've been given the suggestion of maybe being able to attach it to the player as well. I do like that suggestion, so I think I'm going to add it and probably make it so that it has a chain instead, where you can attach either the chain to yourself, aka the heart, or you can drag the chain around yourself.
Yeah, I like the sounds of that because just being by itself, like you really want to be clicking and dragging the character around. Like the game is a little
Yeah,
too fast paced to ever take your finger off the character, ideally.
yeah.
So it would almost be interesting if the game froze when you let go of the character and waited until it was playing again, like
I
until you
like
clicked
that
down.
idea. I'm probably not gonna go for a full freeze, but I might go
Hmm.
for a heavy slowdown effect.
Yeah, yeah. I think that could totally work.
Or I could make an alternative game mode that happens, and that game mode's a lot more fast-paced than the normal game mode.
I don't know if you need to make it any more fast paced. I think if anything, the default game mode could be a little bit slowed down, and the fast paced
Oh
one could
yeah,
be as fast
sorry.
as this one.
Yes, I forgot to mention. Enemies are getting slowed down by a little bit in the next update because I don't like how fast they start off.
Yeah, I think it's like I don't think it's all too bad, but I think they do ramp up very quickly.
Yeah, and the reason why they ramp up very quickly is because I start at a relatively normal number, and because I start at a relatively normal number, it's in a sort of exponential ramp up. It isn't fully exponential, but it's I don't remember the exact English term for it, but it's triangle based.
Oh, okay. Cubic
I think I am
is
very
like to the
sleepy,
power
and
of
it's
three,
almost.
or
No, it's every time it increases by a number that increases. So first
oh,
time it
okay.
decreases by a value of 1, then next time it will increase by a value of 2, then it will increase by a number of 3, that sort of progression.
Okay.
But we're talking about a progression of like a division of time dot delta time, so that it
Right.
progresses linearly to time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm like as you're mentioning it, I'm not exactly sure what that would be, and as Lurk, not lie, who at this point I've seen the amount of comments you've left about, knowing everything from Kessler syndrome to the some really advanced math, like some big O notation stuff that I would feel like if anyone knows that you do.
I recently, literally recently, graduated from Glasgow Caledonian University, and this is the first project that I'm releasing after my honors project there.
Nice.
So I'm just hoping to basically expand my portfolio and hopefully find a job before the summer is over, so I can permanently move to Scotland.
Sounds great. All right. Well, if anyone has any questions in the chat, now is the time to ask them. I think we've kind of touched upon your plans for the game in the future, sort of as we've gone through
Yeah.
things. I guess one other small thing that I could suggest is if the player starts to like move into one of the corners of the screen where right now there are these UI elements. I know they're like partially transparent right now, but if you can like even further drop the opacity of them just to make the player a little more visible behind them.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Other than that, oh, Dr. Tronic is asking, what did you use to make the music?
I 1 second. There's a while back I bought this sort of humble bundle of things, and in them was a music maker called Magic's Music Maker. And I took the default track from that, removed the vocals, and removed the violin. I moved around a couple of the pieces, and that was my main menu music. Really big composer right here. But yeah, that was the general strategy for music, because I am very much tone deaf. I can only basically take samples to make my music. So
Yeah, I mean, I always rely on other people to help with music as well, like my friend Mark Sparling, whose music I use in all my games.
oh, by the way, could I ask a favor of you?
course.
Could you read the game description out loud, because I think chat would find it funny.
Okay, for sure. Let's take an intentional death here, and all right. So the description. In the not-so-distant future of 1983, capitalism was discovered in an ancient tomb by one Theodore J. Capitalism. This allowed the world to enter into the world of hyperspace, where anger attacks the hearts and minds of people. Will you be able to defend your heart and get a higher score than all your friends and family? With that insanity aside, this is HSC, a small game made for GMTK Game Jam 2021 I worked on as a one-man team. The game isn't as deep as I originally intended, but its functional state has let me explore the design I wanted. I'm assuming is the first paragraph there that you really wanted read out loud.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that being said, are there any other shoutouts to other people or projects you'd like to promote?
I did have something, but I'm so sleepy and tired that
Okay.
I can't think.
Well, don't worry about it. If tomorrow I'll be streaming a bit more, and I know it's quite late for you, but if you do happen to come up with something, I'd be more than happy to post it up on the stream. If you can just post a link in chat.
Yes. Also, this is for past Game Jam stuff. If in the future I have a game, would you be willing to play it on your stream?
Yes, of course. I'm always saying to everybody that they can always reach out to me. Post a link on the Discord. Try to ask what other members think of your game and offer your feedback to other members. Have a nice reciprocal thing going on.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I had been looking forward to the interview for an entire year, since I heard you were doing interviews last year. So finally made it.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
I hope you have a lovely day.
Thank you, and rest well.
Thank you.
All right. Good night. Talk to you later.
Night.
Good night. Bye-bye.